Imagine you're an elite Israeli commando. You've been planning for weeks, training rigorously to save hostages held deep inside Gaza. The call comes in. It's time to move. 4 lives hang in the balance. Are you ready to face the impossible? In a secretive, high-stakes meeting, political leaders give the go-ahead. The mission? To rescue 4 hostages held by armed guards in the heart of a Hamas stronghold. 2 undercover strike teams inch closer in inconspicuous trucks. Their hearts race as they near 2 heavily guarded civilian homes where militants have imprisoned the hostages. The tension is palpable. The final signal comes in, and the teams storm the buildings with military precision. Every second counts. In Israel, the families of the hostages remain in the dark about the operation.
It's so hard for me that it is there. He is kidnapped.
For months, they have been living in a state of desperation, longing for any bit of news. Among them is Yossi John, a father who has lost 20 kilograms since his son's abduction. Each day, he sits glued to the television, his heart aching with fear and hope, desperate for any sign of his son's fate. The first strike team arrives at a 4-story building. Inside is Noa Argamani, a young woman kidnapped from the Nova Music Festival, along with the 3 other hostages. For 8 months, she has endured unimaginable conditions, while her mother, battling terminal cancer, clung to the hope of seeing her daughter once more. She is being held by Abdullah al-Jamal, a Hamas spokesman and Al Jazeera journalist, who'd publicly celebrated her capture months earlier. Her guards, including Abdullah, are swiftly neutralized. Noah hears a knock, and then the words,
"It's the IDF. We've come to rescue you."
Tears of relief fill her eyes. She is finally free, but the mission is far from over. As Noah's rescue unfolds, another unit is storming the second location where 3 other hostages are held. The air is thick with tension as they come under heavy fire. Amidst the chaos, Chief Inspector Arnon Zamora is badly wounded. Yet, with unwavering determination, the team presses on, refusing to back down. A radio crackles.
The diamonds are in our hands.
The hostages are safe, but the clock is ticking down fast. The danger escalates as dozens of terrorists swarm around the second building, and hundreds more heavily armed militants close in on the rescue teams. The team's escape vehicle is hit, shattering their plans. Southern Command activates a pre-planned extraction strategy, one they hoped they'd never have to use. The roar of Air Force jets and helicopters fills the sky, raining munitions down on enemy positions, isolating the area with precise strikes. IDF reinforcements flood in, determined to bring everyone home safely. The reinforcements secure a safe escape route. The main force, with the hostages, moves towards the extraction point. Helicopters land amidst a storm of cover fire, as airstrikes keep the terrorists at bay. The last operatives board the helicopters, heading straight for Israel. Among the rescued is Almog Mayor John, but tragically his father, Yossi, had passed away just hours earlier. The reunion they both longed for will now never come to pass. Israel officially announces the successful rescue of the 4 hostages. A wave of relief and celebration sweeps across Israel and the world. But amidst the relief, there is tragic news. Chief Inspector Zamora had succumbed to his wounds. He had given his own life so the hostages could live. Israel will forever remember his bravery and sacrifice.